Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Exquisite Beauty MUA and my name is Jen, and I'm hoping that everybody is staying safe. And I know that a lot of people have been on YouTube and Netflix during these times while we're indoors. Hopefully this will bring you some sort of entertainment to your quarantine life, keep you a little bit distracted. Maybe not as much as the video that I posted with my husband. I will try to link it up on the top. It's definitely gotten its views. We have some ideas that we're working on for our next couple of videos, so don't worry, I will have him back on here. For today's video, we are finally going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Creamy Concealer and the Hyaluronic Acid Primer. And I've actually had these for a while. I was like, let me finally use them because when I do my makeup, not now, but when I do my makeup, I love using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh line. I actually have the Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I think I'll use those products in conjunction with these. Might as well keep it in the whole Pretty Fresh line. To start off with, this one is going to be the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I already opened this up. This actually smells so good. It smells like coconuts, which I love that smell. On here it does say that the primer is ideal for combo, dry, and normal skin types. And of course, ColourPop is gluten, silicone, and paraben free. It is a vegan. Don't mind that dirt at the bottom. I've had this in my drawer for quite some time. This has hyaluronic acid, as I have mentioned before. It's known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin, and coconut water, known to support hydration and skin softness. So I'm very excited to use this. Now this is how the product looks right there, and it does have a pump on there. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my hand. I'm gonna start with like a pump and a half, and that's what it looks like right there. It smells so good. It smells like I should be on the beach with a drink in my hand, soaking up the sun. One could dream during these times right now. Like I said, I had already done my eye makeup, and the only thing that I do have on my face is going to be my Tatcha moisturizer, and I did put on a under eye cream. Let me actually zoom you in just a little bit. And now that I have the primer on, I might as well continue. I am going to be using my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and I am going to be using my favorite brush for this. This is the Love is the Foundation brush. I absolutely love this to apply my foundation. And just shaking that up a little bit, I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. I'm going to use 2 pumps today because I'm feeling like I want to put on some makeup. I showered, I got dressed, I did my eye makeup, and I was just like, I even put shoes on. Even though I'm not going anywhere, but I want to feel like I am. And just taking the rest that I had on my hand with my brush and just placing it where I think I need it a little bit more. And as you can see, my skin is extremely hydrated and dewy. So if this is something that you're looking for, I think that these products will definitely do that for you. And next, let's go in with the concealer. And this is how the product looks right there. I did get it in the color medium 100W, which I don't think this is going to be the right color for me, but we'll make it work one way or another. And this is how the applicator looks. It's on the flat side, it's really short. And let me just go ahead and apply some under my eye. Before I apply my concealer, I do want to get my beauty blender, and I am just going to be using my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist and wet the sponge. That way I really don't have to get up and go anywhere. And it feels really creamy going on. And let me go ahead and blend that in with my beauty blender. And I'm just going to be taking just a little bit more because I think I let that sit under my eyes a little longer than I actually wanted it to. And just to set my under eyes, I am going to be using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's called Enhance, and it's a yellowy banana color. And I don't like using loose powders just because I find it, for me, dries out my eyes more than they already are. And just right before blending this, I did let it sit under my eyes for a little bit. I don't know if that messed with how it looks, but I'll try it again next time just so I can kind of get how my impression of this product actually is. I'm dying to find a concealer under my eyes that doesn't crease, but no lucky. And the brush that I used to set under my eyes was the Alamar brightening brush. I absolutely love this guy just because the brush is dome shaped and it's small, so it's very easy to get under there. And I'll actually just stay within the same palette. I am going to be using the color Carrot, and this is a Morphe Y3 brush. And for blush, I am going to be using this Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio, and I am going to be using this orange color right here. It is called Seclusion, and this is a Moda angled brush that I'm just going to be using to go ahead and apply that blush. To finish setting the rest of my face a little bit, I am going to be using this ColourPop No Filter Sheer Press Powder. This one is in the color Medium Dark, and I am going to be using this Morphe E3 brush. It's just a nice fluffy brush just to kind of get the other parts of my face where I didn't put any powder. And next, one of my favorite parts. This is the I Like Your Face ColourPop and the Give Me More Pressed Highlighting Powder. My husband did end up using this one last time, but there's a color in here that I want to use for this look right now, and I'm just going to be using this color over here up that top, maybe mix it in a little bit with Bigger and Better. This one is Extra. I'm just going to be mixing those in and applying that to the tops of my cheeks, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite highlighting brushes. This one is by Moda. And just to finish my eyes, I am going to be using this ColourPop eyeliner. This one is in the color Puppy. It's a very orangey color, and this is just perfect to apply in my waterline with the rest of the eye look that I have going on. And for mascara, I'm just going to be using one of my favorites. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I'm just going to be throwing on some brow gel. And this one is from Mellow, and it is in the color Dark Brown. Yesterday I did my brows here, tweezed the hairs that I didn't want, and just for the meantime being during this quarantine life. And last but not least, I am going to be throwing on a lip. This one is the Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. I promise you that I didn't plan this out. It's just the way it ended up working out with using so many ColourPop products, and that's just what I have. I have a lot of ColourPop stuff. And this is one of their little minis, and this one is in the color Brick and Frack, which they're actually discontinuing. It is such a pretty color. Hopefully this pairs up pretty good with this eyeshadow look. last but not least, let me put some setting spray. I'm just going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist just to finish off my makeup. Here is the completed look. Let me actually bring you in so you can see how my skin looks with the primer and the concealer. So I do have a lot of texture going on just in general with my skin right now. I don't know what it's going through, but my skin does look pretty good. The primer was very hydrating when I was applying it. Of course, you can see that I am creasing a little bit more on this side. It's just what happens to me. I crease so much, and what I'll probably end up doing next time is not letting the product sit there for so long. I was trying to take a picture for my thumbnails, so that happened. I don't know, I just haven't had any luck with any concealers, so I'll end up trying it out. It is very creamy, and that actually reminds me of the Pretty Vulgar Undercover concealer that I have. It's very watery and creamy, which is perfect because it's not thick. But I'll keep trying it out and see how it ends up working out. You can never go wrong with ColourPop products. I'm just a fanatic for it. I love the smell of the primer. Again, I think it might be a little bit more hydrating if you want to go for that fresh look, which is perfect for their line. I love it in conjunction with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer and the setting spray. If you want to go for one of those days where you just want to look fresh, then it's perfect for that. I absolutely love it. My skin doesn't feel heavy, which is what I love about their tinted moisturizer. It just feels like my skin. I will be leaving my final thoughts in the down bar below on what I actually thought about this product after having it on all day. Again, right now it's about 2:45. Now that I'm finishing up this video, I probably won't take off my makeup till maybe like around 10. So that should be about 7.5 hours of wear, somewhere around there. And I think it should give me a little bit more idea of how it looks. As of right now, it's creasing a little bit right here around my laugh lines and under my eyes. That might be the concealer because the foundation really doesn't tend to do that, or it might be the primer. I don't really know, but yeah, I don't like that it's really settling in there. I'll end up trying it out maybe within the next few days. I have nothing but time, so I might try it out. Everything will be in the description box below. And yeah, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this little video. If you did, remember to leave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, then I would love for you to join us. The more the merrier. Remember, always be grateful, always be thankful, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.